Hey guys, and welcome to this week's video. Now, last week I talked all about facing up to your anxiety and how I was going to push myself to the limit and go to a Emmerdale football game and face my anxiety and not let it ruin the fun experience that I was bound to have. Well, it is a few days after the football game and I can be happy to tell you that I achieved it. I actually went through with it. I did it. I met the Emmerdale cast. I met Danny Miller, who was my favourite, and I had a lovely and a fun time, and it was such a great day. Now, that's not to say it went perfectly. It did not go smoothly at all. Overall, it was a positive day, and I am very, very happy with how the day went, but it was still a bit of a nightmare, and it still was a hard thing to do. I had several mini panic attacks before we even got to the game, and I was a nervous wreck. I was frightened. I kept trying to talk myself out of going. I kept having to be calmed down by my mum. In the end, I had to take more of my anxiety medication just to sort of stop panic attacks from happening. And while I was there, I was constantly sort of on edge for a while, sort of very fearful of a lot of people around me. I didn't want to go up to the celebrities. I didn't really want to talk. I was sort of very in my shell. But it wasn't until the football game started that I just sort of let go of noticing everything around me and just focused on the football match. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Yes, the many panic attacks I had and the many freakouts and the fear of a lot of strangers bumping into me was still sort of very overwhelming and powerful. But once that football game started, you become sort of so immersed in the football game and cheering for your favourite celebrities that you sort of forget where you are. And afterwards the game, you got a chance to sort of go up and talk to the celebrities and meet them and get your photo taken. I was beyond nervous. I didn't really want to go up. I didn't really want to introduce myself, but they were so kind, so lovely. And Danny, who is my favourite from Emmerdale, was so patient, was so friendly, and just made the whole experience perfect. And I don't use that word at all, but yes, a lot of negative things happened that day. You know, the panic attacks happened, a lot of negative thoughts happened, a lot of mini freakouts happened. But overall, it was still a perfect, positive day because I achieved it. I didn't back out. I didn't leave early. I didn't chicken out asking anyone for a picture. I didn't, hide in a corner. I didn't not go at all. I went, I saw the game, I got some pictures with my favourite celebrities, I met Danny Miller, and I had a fantastic day. And overall, that is just perfect for me. And even though I can look back on it and, I could be negative on it and say I should have been able to handle it better, I should have been able to do that, I should have done that, I'm not going to, because that day meant so much to me, being able to act my age for once and being able to go and do something that I'm quite passionate about and that I would enjoy, and just getting to live a life regardless of the fact that I'm sort of prisoned by my mental illness. So although it didn't go smoothly and I did have panic attacks and I needed, a lot of support that day, I'm not gonna look back and pick it apart and say what I should have done better, because overall I achieved it. I had a great time, and it's going to be one of those days that I will remember for the rest of my life, and that's what's important. So if you're wondering if you should take the risk and go do something despite your fear and anxiety, do it. It might not go smoothly. Mine did not. But it doesn't mean it won't end up being one of the happiest days you've had in a long time. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye guys.